introducing the visiting team, Upper Ottawa Valley River Cats. Number 11, Cooper Keith. The center fielder, number 7, Brayson Goodsight. The third baseman, number 52, Ben Armstrong. Second baseman, number 32, Matt Sharon. The pitcher, number 42, Connor Phelan. The right fielder, number 22, Keenan Burchard. First baseman, number 88, Cooper Gould. Left fielder, number 15, Griffin Auld. The catcher, number 2, Dante Palango. The alternates, number 1, Keegan Davidson. Number 41, Ace Martin. Number 99, Devin Schroeder. Manager, Kevin Chason. Coaches, Andrew Phelan and Mike Palango. Your Ottawa Valley River Cats. For the home team, Cape Breton Islanders. Third baseman, number 5, Jordan O'Neill. Right fielder, number 55, Josh Kendall. Shortstop, number 21, Ryan White. Pitching, number 12, Landon Leet. First baseman, number 4, Jamie Morrison. The DH, number 27, Owen O'Brien. The catcher, number 8, Andrew McIntyre. The left fielder, number 20, Colby Viva. Second baseman, number 10, Cameron McIntyre. Center fielder, number 17, Landon Pickup. Alternates, number 7, Breslin Marshall. Number 19, Noah Tremblett. Number 13, Brendan Young. Manager, Ricky Wiseman. Coaches, Brad Leet, Christian Marshall. Cape Breton Islanders. Our volunteer umpires for today's game. Home plate, Hal Barton. First base, Rob McDonald. Second base, Mark Heller. And at third base, Russell Lapointe. This time I'd ask you to please rise and move your hat to the playing of the national anthem. Good luck to both teams. Have a great game. Players, you may return to the dugouts. Managers, meet with the umpires at home plate, please.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 here in the Little League Senior Championship. Zach Benoit alongside Will Shukri. We have the Upper Ottawa Valley River Cats taking on the Cape Breton Islanders in Game 2, hosted by Oakville Little League. It should be another thriller here. We saw in game number 1, the Timmins Lynx were unable to come away successfully. On the other end, it was the Carleton Russell Expos, who we saw put up a boatload of runs in that first game. As you see on your screen there, the umpires having the discussions with the head coaches about the playing conditions, but we are just about ready to get this game underway.
Yeah, partner, and you mentioned conditions. I think it's probably going to be a theme that unfortunately continues as we look upon a bit of a smoky field. And I think it's a beautiful day outside. I really do. And it's just not necessarily showing.
You see there the Cape Breton Islanders taking the field. And we will take a look at the 2026 Cape Breton Islanders. At the top, number 4, Jamie Morrison. Number 5, Jordan O'Neill. Number 7, Breslin Marshall. Number 8, Andrew McIntyre. Number 10, Cameron McIntyre. Number 12, Landon Leet. 13, Braden Young. Number 17 is Landon Pickup. 20 is Colby Viva. 21, Ryan White. 27, Owen O'Brien. 55, Josh Kendall. Team manager, Ricky Wiseman. And coaches, Christian Marshall, Brian McIntyre, and Brad Leet. That is your 2026 Cape Breton Islanders. They go up against this Upper Ottawa Valley River Cats lineup.
Starting pitcher for Cape Breton Islanders, number 12, Landon Leet.
Landon Leet, number 12, will be on the bump here for the Islanders. And Will, me and you were discussing earlier, I gotta say, and there's no bias to anybody, Cape Breton probably has the best jerseys here so far. Just gonna say.
I was thinking about that your entire intro. These uniforms look so good. Anyone who's a true fan of baseball is always going to be a sucker for pinstripes.
Look, I'm a Blue Jays guy, not always been the biggest Yankees guy, but the pinstripes, I will say, are a very clean look. And they look really good here on these Cape Breton jerseys. Cooper Keefe will lead things off, the shortstop for the side of the Upper Ottawa Valley River Cats. First pitch in there from Leet is strike 1. So again, if you missed game number 1 between Timmins Lynx and the Carleton Russell Expos, it was the Expos winning 21-7.
As a Montrealer, that sentence brought me a lot of peace inside of my soul. The Expos win 21-7.
Leet quickly ahead here, 0-2. Line shot to the first base side. Second baseman will get there. Throw to first in time for out number 1.
Look good, play good, partner. It's a good first play from this Cape Breton defense. We know that the conditions, if they're going to affect anything today, it's going to affect defenders, right? Visibility, haze, and we saw it happen in game 1. We saw the center fielder miss a couple, the right fielder miss a couple.
Number 7, Grayson Goodsey.
Brayson Gutsy coming up to bat. And he fouls this one right off the shoulder of the umpire, who wears it.
He's worn a couple today. Game 1, he took a foul ball off the cage.
The umpires, they have swapped, but yes, you're not mistaken. These
That's
umpires have been wearing them. This is lifted up at a play foul. Heads up to my vehicle back there. Realized when I got back from the good old coffee run that I went on for everybody here.
Shout out Zach Benoit for the coffee run.
I parked a little closer, and without even realizing, I just kind of did out of, muscle memory. This one rolled over to short, taken on the hop, throw to first in time. So quickly, 2 out here for the Islanders.
52, Ben Armstrong.
I'll bring up the number 3 hitter in, Ben Armstrong. Armstrong swinging at the first pitch, lifting it, out of play, foul.
I believe that just hit the raffle tent. If we have any listeners on location, please visit the raffle tent. Some great prizes. There's some beautiful bleu blanc rouge hanging up.
So you got very excited when you came back and saw that jersey. This one skied to center field deep, tracking back at the wall, and it's gone. Ben Armstrong lifts one over the wall in center field, and the River Cats strike first. They're up 1-0.
Partner, we got to location today, and we said we wouldn't see one. This ballpark is 330 feet in every direction. Not a small feat for any hitter. My goodness, dead center, gone.
Armstrong flexing the power there, and he's put Upper Ottawa Valley on top. The only person I think that doesn't like that as much is the follow-up hitter, Matt Sharon, because you got to follow that up somehow. Dead center field. That ball got up, and the wind, it does appear to be pushing out towards center.
Yep.
So that got up in the jet stream, and that just kept on carrying. Another one lifted, this time to right field. It's back, it's deep, and it's off the wall. Thought we were about to see back-to-back, but Sharon on his horse, he's going around. He'll be going into third standing. So how do you follow up a home run with a triple? The play at the plate now as the ball gets away, and Sharon's going to score.
Well, how do you follow up a home run? How about an inside the park home run?
The Little League home run, as it is. Matt Sharon gets a triple and then advances to home on the throw that ricochets off his leg. So we asked how you answer the follow-up the home run. Well, he did it himself. What a job done early on here by Upper Ottawa. Landon Leet looked like he was going to be cruising here as this one's ripped up the middle for another hit. So the first two were sat down on ground balls to the second baseman and shortstop. And then the 3, 4, 5 hitters come up with a different plan. We see a home run, a triple that turned into an inside the park home run. And now a hard hit single up the middle by the pitcher. The quick snap throw to first, not going to be in time. It was Connor Phelan who ripped that ball right up the middle. Now bring up Keenan Burchat. Another snap throw down, and ooh, just barely.
Yeah, tight play at first. Job first baseman Jamie Morrison for Cape Breton.
Yeah, these hitters are loving the conditions right now. Everything is being pushed out towards the outfield. This is a batter's best friend, a pitcher's worst nightmare, as this is lifted to the shortstop, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Right into the jet stream, it carries. The play over at third, the pick, they can't get it. The runners will take an extra 90 feet, and the inning continues here for the River Rats.
Yeah, just an unfortunate bounce in front of the third baseman there. Couldn't get a handle on it. That's Jordan O'Neill standing up at third. Just couldn't make the play. Like you said, the River Cats, they're rolling.
That'll bring up the first baseman, Cooper Gold. What has already been a pretty big inning here for the River Cats. Gold has an opportunity to kick the doors right open. He slaps this to first, and it's blocked over there at first. Stepped on the bag for out number 3. So Cape Breton able to Stop the bleeding there, but how about a couple of massive swings for the side of Upper Ottawa? They go on top 2-0 as we head to the bottom. Look at this, a beautiful hit on the outside corner, and he's able to drive it to center field as Ben Armstrong. And then this was the follow-up by Sharon. He drove a ball to right field, hit about halfway up that right field wall, and about partway through first and second, he was on his horse to get over there at third. Once again, we'd like to thank all the wonderful community partners for sponsoring the 2026 Senior Little League Canada East Championship. Big shout out to all these wonderful community partners for everything they do. Let's take a look here at the 2026 Cape Breton Islanders roster.
Number 42, Connor Phelan.
Excuse me, this will be the, take a look at the Upper Ottawa roster. So here's the 2026 Upper Ottawa Valley Rivercats roster. Number 1, Keegan Davidson. Number 2, Dante Palago. Number 7, Bryson Gutzi. Number 11, Cooper Keefe. Number 15 is Griffin Auld. Number 22, Keenan Burchat. 32 is Maddie Sharon. 41 is Ace Martin. 42, Connor Phelan. Number 52, Ben Armstrong. 88, Cooper Gold. And 99, Devin Schrouder. Team manager, Kevin Chason. And coaches, Andrew Phelan and Mike Palango. That is your 2026 Upper Ottawa Valley Rivercats roster.
Leadoff batter for Cape Breton Islanders, number 5, Jordan O'Neill.
Well, Cape Breton, they thought they would be coming into this bottom half things very different, but the Rivercats decided to get some big swings in the top half here. So,
yeah, arguably the two biggest swings we've seen so far today.
Yeah, we thought in the first game Lalonde had a couple of massive hits. Well, Ben Armstrong said, here, hold my Gatorade. In his first at-bat, he soars one to center field. Jordan O'Neill, the third baseman here for Cape Breton, will just line one right back up the middle. Heads up to starting pitcher Connor Phelan.
Number 55, Josh Kendall.
Josh Kendall now. Pick off over at first, not going to be in time. That's in there for a strike. Just misses high and away. I will say, Will, I think the Rivercats took our jersey analysis a little personal after that first inning. Runner takes off for second. The throw down is not going to be in time. O'Neill swipes his first bag of the day.
You know, partner, I was just thinking about that. Maybe they've got a bug in the dugout. They're listening in. Said, these two random kids are wrong.
I appreciate you calling me a kid. That's in there for a strike on the outside half. 2-2 count now on to Josh Kendall. Ground ball pulled to third. Taken on the backhand. The throw across the diamond is going to be in time. O'Neill will advance up to third, but there's a little bit of kerfuffleness happening over there in the dugout for Cape Breton. They thought that first baseman was off the bag for that call.
21, Ryan White.
I'll bring up the shortstop, Ryan White. He watches the first pitch go by for a ball. Well, this is exactly what you want to do if you're the Islanders. Try to cut into this lead early, or this deficit, I should say. That's a line shot through, base hit. The run will score.
Number 12, Landon Lee.
Now, if there's anybody on the side of the Islanders that wants to do something big here for his team, it's going to be Landon Leet, the starting pitcher who comes up to bat. Runner takes off for second, tossed down in time. But a little bit high, so the runner will be in there safe. That is Ryan White.
Yeah, always tough when you come in as a starting pitcher and the
You tried to get settled and they just ambush you.
settled, and then you give up a home run, 335 feet dead center.
Leet lifts this one high, out of play, foul.
Leet's got a very comfortable swing at the plate, though, I will say.
Phelan with the pitch. Leet out in front, swinging for strike two. So the wind is starting to pick up a little bit more here. Again, it was a pretty, standstill day to start.
Was. And
Outside.
it's certainly a batter's breeze right now.
Oh, yeah.
Very much so.
We have the flag set up on the bleachers just to our left, and we can see the wind is pushing directly out to center field. So this is a batter's dream and a pitcher's worst nightmare. High inside on Leet. Full count coming up. Outside, ball four.
Number 4, Jamie Morrison.
Jamie Morrison, the first baseman. Tying run stands out there at second. Morrison not chasing, but it's called strike one. Swinging through that, fouled off. Chases the high fastball for strike three. But look at it here. He goes with the high heat. And he has Morrison chasing.
Number 27, Owen O'Brien.
Want to know now to Owen O'Brien, designated hitter here today. Outside half called, strike one, 1-1. Filet has been fighting the command a little bit, walked one. And a couple of leaving a couple high here. Got a big strikeout though of Morrison.
It looks like he's just missing his release point. A lot of pitches high.
This is shot down over to right field. It's going to drop for a hit. Runner rounding third on his way home, and we got a brand new ball game. O'Brien stays with it, and he's able to punch it over the head of a leaping second baseman. Andrew McIntyre will step up now. So again, mentioned it in the first game, a couple of these players have nicknames. Cameron and Andrew McIntyre, they're twins, so their nickname for Andrew McIntyre is Twin 2.
Which one's Twin 1?
Cameron.
Now, do you think he's first out of the womb, or is that a coin toss that he
Must
lost
be a
last
coin.
week?
Must be a coin toss. Runners take off, throw to third. Not going to be in time. So actually, it was just the runner at second that took off. The one at first stayed put, so we have runners on the corners now with a 2-1 count, or excuse me, 2-2 count.
Special pitch runner, 19 for running for the runner on first.
So Noah, you know, I'm French. My instinct is to say Tremblay, but it might be Tremblant.
Number 19, Noah Tremblay.
So Noah Tremblay, he'll come out. Pinch run, he takes off right away. And doesn't matter.
Yeah, strike three to end the inning. A little bit of a letdown. We thought we were going to see that runner go.
Well, after one, we have a brand new ball game. It's 2-2 as the Islanders answer back after the two big blasts for the River Cats. Head to the second inning and a deadlock.
River Cats 2, Cape Breton 2.
Once again, thank you to all the wonderful community partners for sponsoring the 2026 Senior Little League Canada East Championships. We thank you and appreciate you for all the wonderful things you do in and around the community. Second inning coming up here. Landon Leet still out there on the mound. Griffin Auld, the left fielder, will come up for his first at-bat of the ball game. He's going to hit this one over towards second base, taken on a couple of hops. The throw to first is going to be in time for out number one. So this is how we saw the first inning start for Landon Leet. He got a couple of soft contact, and then the middle of the order came up, and that's where things kind of unraveled. This is lifted deep center field, but looks like the center fielder has a beat on it. He does, and that's a quick out number two.
Number 11, Cooper Keith.
They'll bring up the leadoff man, Cooper Keefe. He grounded out to second his last time up. First pitch in there for strike one. You can really hear the wind starting to pick up here.
You absolutely can. And it seems like it's shifted a little bit left of the batter now, but still not a fortuitous breeze for anybody on the mound.
Well, it's sunny today. Really the only reason that it's
apparently it's sunny.
Because all the smoke. This is a line shot to center. That's going to get down and past the center fielder. Keefe on his horse, rounding first, on his way to second. He wants three. Ball's going to get away. And he stumbles a little bit, but he's in there at third with a triple.
You could just hear that third base coach as soon as that ball was fumbled center field yelling third, 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 eyes for third. Like you said, maybe a little bit of stumble into the bag.
So need a little bit of a maintenance update or fix up here as the helmet for the catcher, just something appeared to have broken. Well, looks like we're all good now.
Number 7, Grayson Guzzi.
So it's a 2-out triple for the leadoff man. And this is skied. Bryson Guzzi to center, and the catch is made. The side is retired. The 2-out triple does not come to bite the Islanders as they are able to get out of it with the very next at-bat. This remains a 2-2 ball game.
Yeah, and it's just good poise from Cape Breton's outfield. Like you said, inning one didn't really go Cape Breton's way. A couple of really hard hit balls through the middle of the lineup. And this time around, they get the work done quickly, even with a runner in scoring position.
Once again, thank you to all the wonderful community partners for sponsoring the 2026 Senior Little League Canada East Championships. We appreciate you and thank you for all the wonderful things that you do. To your point there, partner, I would just say, yeah, exactly. The center fielder on the last play, we saw it kind of bounced away from him. That's what led to the triple. And if you're a player, you want that next ball hit to you right away. You want to make up for that play as soon as possible, and he was able to. It was a fly ball the very next pitch.
And not an easy one at that.
Yeah, we've already seen this kind of smoke be a little bit difficult for these players. Saw it mostly in game one. Game two, it's been pretty okay so far. I think the skies have cleared up a little bit more than what it was in the morning. Now, it's still not great. Again, obviously, all this is happening because of the wildfires that are going on in Northern Ontario. We wish everybody up there safety no matter what. We hope you're doing okay if you're tuning in. But
yeah, some of our teams coming not too far from affected areas.
Yeah, Timmins was up there as well. You know, we hope everybody up there in Timmins is staying safe. And obviously, if you're able to stay inside away from all of the smoke and everything. Hope you're doing all right. Obviously, it's a health hazard being out there just because of how the air quality.
We got to take care of our environment, Zach.
That
really
is a
do.
definite. What shocked me is how quickly it happened, especially after we had a couple of days of rain, too. Just got very dry very fast up in Northern Ontario.
It's 30.
Connor Filin out there for another inning of work. High and away for a ball, so quickly ahead in the count here, 3-0.
Yeah, Filan's got to take a couple of breaths here. Needs to get dialed in, find his spots. He knows that you can see him up on the mound. I can hear him thinking from here.
That's in their first strike.
See, that's where he wants it. He likes those high fastballs. He's just been missing that release point.
That's high and away for a ball, so Cape Breton, their leadoff man will reach. That was Colby
Number 10, Cameron
Viva.
McIntyre.
Check on Viva over there at first. No crazy nicknames on this Cape Breton side as Viva takes off for second. He's in there standing. The only nicknames is probably Twin 1 and Twin 2. And speaking of which, it's Twin 1 up at bat and Cameron McIntyre.
Trying to earn that nickname here. I feel like it comes with some pressure. You're twin number 1. Does that mean you have to outperform?
Well, I will say the Twins have some really good walk-up songs as well. That's in their first strike. Cameron McIntyre, his walk-up song is Little Bones.
Fantastic. No notes.
And Andrew, his is LaGrange ZZ Top.
No notes
Like,
either.
that's just tremendous stuff out of the Twins. Shout out to Mama McIntyre.
Shout out to Mama McIntyre.
Giving them good music to listen to growing up.
That's a heck of a nickname, too.
In there for strike 2. 1 and 2 is the count here on camera. Pokes this over to the left field side, and that's going to get down for a base hit. It's going to keep bouncing out there. They're going to hold Viva over there at third, and runners will be on the corners.
Number 5, Jordan O'Neill.
That'll bring up Jordan O'Neill, who got the game started off on the right foot for Cape Breton. It was a single, and he later on scored. Runner takes off. The throw, it's just going to go right back to the pitcher. Swinging through that for strike. 0-2. Line shot to the shortstop, and the catch is made. Loud out, number 1.
Some hot hands from Griffin Auld at short. That ball was ripped.
That was a good swing, and Auld just does a good job to bring it down. Ground ball this time hit to Auld. On the hop. Throw to first. in time, but the run will come across to score.
Number 21, Ryan White.
So the Islanders take a 3-2 lead here in the second after the ground out RBI. Ryan White, 1-for-1, singled, got an RBI in his first at bat. White punches this one to the left side, taken at second. The throw to first in time. Flashing the leather there at 2 are the River Rats, and they get out of it. Only giving up 1. They head to the bottom half, trailing by 1.
Pitch count 43.
This is the line out there off the bat of the leadoff man for Cape Breton. And then it was an all defensively display there, able to get multiple outs, and then the last out recorded. Landon Leet back out on the mound for another inning of work. It's been a pretty good showcase between these two teams so far, very evenly matched. Once again, thank you to all the wonderful community partners for sponsoring the 2026 Senior Little League Canada East Championship. We appreciate you, and we thank you for everything that you do. And if you're curious what was just happening there, me and Mr. Shukri just had an air concert really quick.
Third inning, number 52.
We did.
Whenever you hear Living on a Prayer, you just got to enjoy the vibe.
Yeah, you know, if we're not doing the walk-up songs, they're at least playing a good playlist.
I'll bring up the third baseman, Ben Armstrong, who really has the loudest blast of the day so far. Inside half there, Armstrong got tied up, thought it was missing the zone, but it caught. 1-2 count. Looks like they're trying to set up back inside. Ooh, pulls it a little bit there, outside.
Next pitch is 30. Next pitch 30.
Setting up away. Have Armstrong leaning, hit to second. It's bobbled, throw over. He got him. Took a second, thought the first base might have bobbled a little bit, but no, he caught it cleanly. So a very dangerous bat, and Ben Armstrong is sat down.
Impressive for Armstrong to even get a bat on that ball. Like you said, catcher setting up way outside. Armstrong reached out, got a hold of it. Just not enough of it.
This is skied, shallow center field. Gonna have to talk here, and the defense unable to get it. Saw both middle infielders kind of trailing back, and neither one of them was giving way. And that ball just kind of falls right in that Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, too many trains on the track here. Not enough locomotion.
42, Connor Phelan.
Connor Phelan. He lifts this one shallow left field. Going back is the shortstop again, and this time he'll make the grab, but stumbling down. Again, with the wind here, strong gusts pushing out towards center field. So anything you get in the air, it's going to sail.
And the wind not consistent either. Very gusty.
Burchat back up to bat. Off speed on the far outside, not going to connect. He lines this down the left field line, but foul. Straight back and foul. Right on it, though, is Burchat. Runner takes off. Good pop time, throw down, and if it was just a little lower, probably would have had him, but it's a good stolen base there for Matt Sharon.
Yeah, like you said, great pop time from the catcher. That was the closest play we've seen at second all day, and we have seen a lot of stolen bases so far.
This is a line shot to left center field, gonna get down. Sharon gonna get the wave on home. Center fielder can't get it. Nonetheless, the run will score easily. And Keenan Burchat, RBI single, ties us back up at 3.
Number 88, Humber Gould.
Cooper Gold pops this one up on the infield. Leet has it, and he'll make the grab. So one run will come across on the Burchat RBI single. There's another look at it right here. It drops it perfectly right in that left center gap.
I know you said it, but I missed it. 39, thank you.
Steaming right along here, we head over to the bottom half of the third, and it's going to be Leet, Morrison, and O'Brien due up here.
The out-batter for Cape Breton, number 12, Landon Leet.
The pitcher, Landon Leet, will come up trying to help his own cause here.
Yeah, nothing like taking the pressure off yourself with a nice swing, maybe.
First pitch, watches go by for a ball.
Next pitch is 45. Next pitch, 45.
Line shot through the left side, down for a base hit for Leet.
Number 4, Jamie Morrison.
Jamie Morrison back up to bat. First pitch swinging for strike one. Never mind, they're going to call the balk. So the pitch does count. Doesn't go against the count here, but
it's going to go against
the
pitcher's
pitch count.
Yep. Yes, yeah.
So it's an 0-0 count. Missing high, 1-0. So we've seen a lot of that so far. A lot of balks have been called here. The umpire's very on top of everything. Fouled off to the backstop. That's in there for strike two. Filin trying to just hold on, keep this game tied. His side just got through and were able to even this up, back up. This is punched over to second base, taken on the hop. Throw to first is going to be in time for out number one. The runner will advance up to third.
Number 27, Owen O'Brien.
Owen O'Brien will step up to bat. My friend Will, I'm going to ask you, do you know the song Comfortable Liar? You know who that's by?
It sounds pretty familiar.
I can't see who it's by, so I asked you. But that's his walk-up song, Mr. Owen O'Brien.
It's by Chevelle, and I can't say I'm familiar. As somebody whose job is music a lot of the time.
I was going to say, you're the music guy. That's why I keep going to you. You know all the songs here. This is a grounder hit right back up the middle and through. The Islanders respond yet again. Another run will come across. And these two teams are just going punch for punch right now, every half inning.
Yeah, it's a far cry from game one for sure, where we watched Carleton kind of run away with things early on. This game is staying tight.
Another one lifted. That's going to be in that Bermuda Triangle yet again, and down for a single. So McIntyre wastes no time whatsoever. That's twin two, by the way. Wastes no time whatsoever.
Number 20, Colby Viva.
Low inside, missing. And Filin fighting a little bit here.
Yeah, still just struggling to hit his spots. He likes that high fastball. That's what we've seen. He just can't bring it down into the zone to really challenge that batter.
To the backstop, and the runners were just going to stay put. didn't get a clean read on how far that ball got away from the catcher. On away, ball 4. Little bit of danger here for the River Cats. The bases are loaded. There is one out. Force anywhere.
Number 10, Cameron McIntyre.
New pitcher into the ball game, going to be number 99 in Devin Schroeder.
That's what we talked about. Phelan just kind of struggled with the command a little bit. It's not that he had a poor outing whatsoever. I mean,
Yeah,
his
looks
team
very
is still
strong
in it, right? But you could tell that he wasn't happy. He wasn't pitching his stuff. And pulling him, well, the pitch count is still low. A smart decision. Remember, folks, it's only day 1 of this tournament. There's a lot of baseball to be played over the next 7 days or so. I say or so because we do have a day reserved for a rain delay that hopefully we won't have to use.
Yes, there is rain in the forecast at some point in the next 5 days, but we're going to hope that it doesn't hit here in Oakville and it hits everywhere else. That's kind of the hope.
We're hoping Oakville remains a paradise on earth. What I think everyone here is thankful for is, I heard that the GTA experienced some crazy heat the last couple of weeks. Some very heavy, humid heat. Temperatures over 35 degrees. And today it's pretty nice. Sitting just about 30.
Well, it happened, yeah. They were getting, it was a massive heat wave here in the GTA area. And then we had a huge rainstorm.
Right.
And it flooded my basement. On my birthday. It was kind of a wild experience to have.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. But yeah, that's why I was saying it was so shocking that all the wildfires started happening so fast after we had that kind of big downpour. But I, curious if it just didn't hit northern Ontario, the rain, as much as it hit down here.
It did feel like the end of the world in Montreal for a couple of days last week. The storms were crazy. First ever tornado warning that I've ever experienced in Quebec. Yeah.
Only ever tornado warning I've experienced, I believe it was up near Barrie. They are known to be getting those up there.
Yeah, my family lives just outside of London, Ontario. They've had a few the last couple of years from what I've heard.
Mother Nature. Gotta love her. Got to love her.
Well, she'll love you if you love her. You know, we get what we give out from Mother Nature.
I'll go hug a tree every now and then.
We're getting on a soapbox today.
The action resuming here. Schroeder coming on. First pitch fired is going to be missing for a ball. Going to first batter, he was going to face the second baseman Cameron McIntyre, who singled his last time up, was stranded at third. Outside, but caught the corner for strike 1. Cape Breton threatening here. One out, bases loaded, ball gets away. The runner not going to be advancing.
Yeah, like you said, it's a short backstop here at Glen Abbey Field, so maybe not too much action. Maybe a little less pressure on the catcher to be really dialed in blocking those pitches. As we've seen a few passed balls, but none with consequence.
Two and one count now. Liner hit right to second. The first baseman snags it, but the throw home is high. Everybody will be safe.
It was a great play in the infield, but just not there on the throw. Sails a few feet high. And it'll cost Upper Ottawa a run here. Trailing by 2.
Yeah, it's a tough play there. You're tailing towards your right side if you're the first baseman. You try to plant your feet and you're still spinning a little bit. Just a high release.
Yeah, would have been a highlight reel play defensively.
Back to the leadoff man and Jordan O'Neill, who's 1 for 2 on the day. O'Neill, nicknamed Jordo. I also see a trend here for favorite ballpark snack for the players.
What is that trend?
They all like hot dogs, except for Cameron McIntyre. He's a chicken fingers guy. Everybody else, hot dog. I respect the honesty out of Cameron, though.
You really have
Put
to.
down chicken fingers.
And you know, a good ballpark chicken finger does have that that certain je ne sais quoi. It's
I like that.
the smell kind of wafts all the way to third base.
Oh, the one ballpark that has improved their chicken fingers a lot, the Rogers Center.
The Rogers Center is the best thing Toronto has going for it.
They've improved their chicken fingers a lot over the years. That one's high and away. Caught the corner for strike 2. Full count. Big shift here for O'Neill as he fouls it off. You see the outfield alignment. They are playing O'Neill here quite heavy on the pole.
Yeah.
Anything punched down this third baseline, I mean, that's extra bases, a triple. With his speed, could possibly be an inside the Parker.
Yeah, that left fielder has shifted almost to center.
There's tons of room for him to work with down that left field side. Here's the full count pitch. Called strike 3 on the inside half.
That is a massive out for the River Cats. Bases still juiced. Now you've got that second out.
Josh Kendall now comes up to bat. Inside half, ball. Just missing on the outside half. Good spot. Two more games on the schedule here today. The on-field Royals and the Ottawa West Twins play at 3 p.m. And then the Oakville Whitecaps and the Ancaster Diamondbacks play later on tonight at 6:30. Ooh, that one caught him right up on the helmet, and he wore it. You don't normally see a player just take it off the head like that, but
yeah, barely a reaction there.
Josh Kendall is apparently stronger than men, able just to wear that off the C flap.
Number 21, Ryan White.
And you know, as a pitcher, that hurts for so many different reasons. You know, you've hit the batter, you've missed your spot, and also it doesn't seem to have affected the batter whatsoever.
Bases still loaded here, and it's Ryan White up to bat. He hits it right back up the middle. Second base taken on the roll, throw to first in time, and the side is retired. But the Islanders, they are able to string across 3, and they've taken a 6-3 lead over Upper Ottawa. But this game still far from over, Will.
That it is. It's still tight. Just 3 runs in between these two teams. That's something that can get dissolved immediately, right? This is not a comfortable lead, but it's a lead, and that's what matters here.
Once again, thank you to all the wonderful community partners for sponsoring the 2026 Senior Little League Canada East Championship. We thank you. We appreciate you for being such fantastic community partners.
And this is a great song, partner. The Knack by Sharona. Come on.
I just kind of follow your lead during these half-inning breaks here. You know, the music, we're not in control of whatsoever. We're just kind of bystanders to it, but
we're just passive observers of our own lives in between these innings.
You hear all these classic tunes, and you start bopping your head. I hear, like, Katy Perry, and I start going crazy.
Yeah, I will say there, when we were reading through the walk-up songs, I might be out of touch with some of the new generation's music, which I take a little bit of pride in, but also my knees hurt.
3 innings of play. Cape Breton 6. Upper Ottawa 3.
So I've been talking a lot about the nicknames and, you know, the ballpark snacks for the side of the Islanders.
You're making me hungry.
Let's talk a little bit about Upper Ottawa here, and I mean there are some pretty good nicknames on this side as well. Cooper Gold's nickname is just Grimace.
Nice. And do you think that's related to McDonald's or what he does with his face?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Another good one is Matty Sharon, nicknamed Snacks.
Number 41, Ace Martin.
And what I'm upset about is this player right here, Ace Martin, does not have a nickname listed. Is it because his given name is just Nails already? Maybe.
I would assume so. Coming up here for Griffin Old.
Right before you said.
This is a line shot right into left center field. And down there for Ace Martin.
Is there a better baseball name than Ace?
Blaze Jordan. I'll always stand by that. There's a minor league ball player named Blaze Jordan, which is maybe one of the greatest names I've ever heard.
An all-timer, if you will.
Looks like Keegan Davidson is going to be pinch running here, nicknamed Hot Dog.
Is that also his favorite ballpark snack?
No, bananas.
Come on.
It's bananas and bananas something else. I can't read it. I'm very upset that I can't.
You know what they say about bananas?
Another thing is, great walk-up song, Flower by Moby. If you don't know that tune, Bryce Harper's walk-up song.
Moby is just a great band.
So something is happening here, and I think something in the eye of the pitcher, or excuse me, of the shortstop.
You're absolutely correct. Manager's checking him out. I think he's going to come out. Yeah, it looks like Ryan White making his way off the diamond here. And coming in, Breslin Marshall.
Yeah, so hopefully Ryan White's okay. He's able just to get back into this ball game. But I would have to brush up on my re-entry rule. I'm not 100% sure about the re-entry, but
and now asking for a rake at shortstop.
So
We get a rake. I think it's 2 for 21.
I'll take 7.
7.
Because he didn't call and tell me, so I just want to make sure.
Ricky, what's your sub?
So I think it was actually White feeling sick is what happened. Because what they're calling for is a rake over there at shortstop. So hopefully he'll be okay.
It is hot today. We mentioned it isn't as hot as it was, but still the air is very, very heavy. Like it feels muggy, it feels smoggy. Always a reminder, folks, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
Yes, to all the players, stay hydrated. Again, it's very kind of smoky here in southern Ontario. A lot of that's due to the wildfires. The air quality, it's not great, obviously. You know, that could be what's leading to the illnesses. We don't fully know. But we do hope that White will be okay.
Maybe some bad oysters last night at the hotel, you know? I've been there. Gas station sushi.
Yeah, that's never good.
It'll do ya.
Well, looks like they've cleaned up shortstop.
Back when I was in university, I would go to this sushi shop in the mall, and 5 minutes before they closed, they'd let me give them a $10 bill, and they'd give me a rough collection of day-old sushi. The risk was worth it sometimes.
I was going to say, I'm really impressed you're still standing with us here today.
Well, I'm sitting for a reason. I said my knees hurt. I don't think it's because of the age. Too many years of gas station sushi.
Well, the action will continue here. Again, Ace Martin led things off with a single up the middle. And I'll bring up Dante Palango. Lot to unpack here in this inning. We have a special runner over at first. Keegan Davidson came in to run for Ace Martin. And then Ryan White at shortstop felt ill and was taken out of the ball game. Which is kind of a bit of a blow to this Cape Breton side, because Ryan White had a big hit in his first at-bat. It was an RBI single. This is high. 3 balls and 1 strike is the count. Outside, ball 4. So we'll have a new pitcher on the mound here for the side of Cape Breton.
Thank you.
Is this twin number 1 or twin number 2? I forget, Zach. Twin number 1?
I want to say twin 1. I believe it's twin 1. It is in fact twin number 1. Cameron McIntyre will go on to the mound.
Umpire ushering the Upper Ottawa River Cats back into the dugout.
You can only have the batter up to bat and the batter on deck out there.
And
A lot of rules to
three
follow.
other batters there too.
A lot of rules to follow on when it comes to Little League. Learned that last year.
Yeah.
We had a cheat sheet here. It was kind of great for us.
Yeah, very specific rules in Little League.
Now pitching for Cape Breton, number 10, Cameron McIntyre. Number 11, Cooper Keith.
So back to the top of the order, and Cooper Keefe, who tripled his last time up. Trying to spark another offensive run here. First pitch in there for strike 1.
Good movement on that pitch. Just settled in the upper third of the strike zone.
2 on. No outs. Keefe rips this over to right field. Right fielder is there. He'll make the grab. Tagging up at second. The throw in. It's not going to be in time. Cut off at short. Pretty cool moment happening over in left field. The flagpoles were just put up out there. They were being put up during game number 1, and now we officially got the flags up there. So really cool to see.
Very fast work from the city of Oakville to get those flags up. You know, when we were walking around to set up the cameras, they were literally pouring concrete.
Yep.
Number 7, Brayson Goodsey.
Brayson Goodsey. It's an off speed that catches the corner. They have the runner leaning, the throw to third. They got him. Not many times you'll see the trick play work, but they were able to get him there.
Yeah, so runner settles on second, but it's the big out at third.
Big swing. Brayson, nicknamed Goots. Not chasing that breaker. It's low and away. Let's see if you know this song. It's The Stroke. Do you know that song? By Billy something. I don't know the last name.
The Stroke by Billy Idol?
By Billy SQ. I don't know.
Didn't know.
Billy Square, maybe? I don't know. Swinging through that off speed again. Places it perfectly in the outside corner. So the defense shines through here for Cape Breton. And the Islanders will take a 6-3 lead into the 5th inning.
Pitch count is 6. Pitch count 6.
So this was the pickoff play. You don't normally see it, especially with the shortstop coming across to the second base side of the bag. The runner at third just got caught leaning. And then there was the breaking ball that got the wild swing on the outside half. Once again, thank you to all the wonderful community partners for sponsoring the 2026 Senior Little League Canada East Championships. We appreciate you. We thank you for being such wonderful community partners.
Partner, I've been thinking about that song. I think it's Billy Squire.
Squire.
It's Billy Squire.
Thank you.
Shoot out batter for Cape Breton, number 12, Landon Lee.
Landon Leet will come up to bat. He is 1 for 1 on the day. Also walked in his first plate appearance. That sails high and outside for ball 1. Real diverse walk-up songs for the side of the River Cats.
You got a favorite on that list?
As Leet launches this to right center field, going back, and it's going to two-hop right off the wall. Leet will be in there to second standing, and it's a loud double to start off the inning.
That it is squared on that pitch all the way back center field.
Number 4, Jamie Morrison.
And to answer your question, I don't know if I have a favorite. Flower by Moby might be up there for my favorite there. I mean, Can't Stop by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. White Horse by Chris Stapleton. Some great picks here. As another one's launched into center field, this time on a line. Center fielder, and it's in and out of the glove. Leet on his horse. And he's going to be in there at second, and then the runner will advance at first, will advance an extra 90 feet on the wild throw in.
Yeah, 2 straight pitches squared to center. Those are hard hit
Number
balls.
27, Owen O'Brien.
Line shot, that takes a wicked bounce off the lip. 1 run's going to score. They thought about sending the second, but they're going to hold him up at third.
So that's 2 straight batters getting on base with that first pitch.
Number 8, Andrew McIntyre.
So extending the lead here, it's 7-3 now for the Islanders. Squaring to bunt, the runner takes off. No. He pulled back, I believe. Hopefully. I don't know. infield creeping in again. No bunt attempt this time.
Yeah, no outs, 2 runners in scoring position. This is a textbook bunt opportunity.
Thought about squaring again, but keeps it back.
Yeah, now he's sitting with a 3-0 count.
It's in their first strike. In there again, strike 2. Full count. Full count pitch is low and away for ball 4.
Good awareness, good patience from twin number 2.
Colby Viva, he hasn't registered an at-bat yet, actually. He's walked both times he's been up to the plate. Opportunity with the bases loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, he's been patient already today. Expected to see some more patience.
First pitch in there, first strike. Islanders have a chance here to really kick open the doors in this ball game. Currently up by 4. But they're threatening. Viva fouls that off to the backstop.
Next pitch is 30. Next pitch 30.
This is a big moment for Devin Schroeder here. He's got that count that he wants. He has that 0-2 count. 3 men on with no outs. Needs to be a strikeout pitch.
That's in the dirt to the backstop, and the catcher will get to it quickly. Colby Viva, his walk-up song is All of the Lights, but I feel like there's a missed chance to have your walk-up song as Viva la Vida.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like that would have been a really awesome time to use it.
Still in the same vein of genre there.
1-2 count. Outside half missing, 2-2.
Yeah, Coldplay for walk-up songs has seriously sunk in popularity as of late, eh?
I'll always remember former Blue Jay Scott Rowland. His walk-up song was Viva la Vida. This is skied high and out of play. So we'll do it again. 2-2, bases loaded, nobody out. Viva trying to come through for the Islanders. Outside half, full count.
Good job battling back from that 0-2 count here for Viva.
They have nowhere to put him. Big pitch in this ball game coming up. And it's low and away, ball 4.
Really well done for Viva, just waiting that out. Talked about how he drew 2 walks already today. Put in a situation where he's told to do the exact same thing. And he does so. Now we're going to have a meeting here at the mound.
The on-base percentage for him is through the roof right now. He's 3 for 3, but he's yet to register an at-bat.
Number 10, Cameron McIntyre.
So special runner coming out again. This time it's going to be number 13, Brendan Young. McIntyre, Cameron that is, up to bat here. Bases loaded, 8-3 lead for the side of the Islanders. The Islanders have continued their pressure here in this game. The only time they went scoreless and hitless was back in the second inning where they went 3 up, 3 down. Excuse me, they didn't go 3-3 down. They scored in every single inning. Apologies. Viva actually let off that inning, and he was the one that came around and scored. He drew a walk.
They've just done such a good job of game management, stretching these at-bats, forcing the pitcher to make decisions.
And again, with the rules of Little League and the pitch counts and everything, they're making these pitchers throw a lot of extra pitches, and that's kind of been the story. They knocked out Filin that way, where you just make him work.
Yeah, as soon as these players cross 45 pitches, the managers want to get them out of here. It is only day one of this tournament.
I believe it's over 45, and it's a day's rest.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember the exact limit for 2 days rest.
Now, where I will show my ignorance is we looked this up last year, but that was 12U. I don't know if 16U has different pitch counts. We will have this information for you folks tomorrow.
So that one is ball 4. Another run will come across and score.
Number 5, Jordan O'Neill.
Leadoff man, Jordan O'Neill, 1 for 3 on the day. He's made hard contact twice, but once resulted in the line out to shortstop. Still, again, they are playing him heavily to pull. Tons of room in left field. Only thing guarding the line are the Seagulls.
Yeah, there's been a few extra outfielders all day today. We saw maybe a Seagull interfere a little bit with a right fielder in game number 1.
One and one runs the count here.
And there's a good amount of Seagulls out there. There's more than a half dozen Seagulls in the outfield right now.
Don't look towards the soccer field then.
That's a great point, partner.
Ground ball hit right back up the middle, off of the glove of the second baseman, and it'll roll into center field. That'll cash 1. That's going to cash possibly 2. Yes, it will. And it's a 2 RBI single for the leadoff man, Jordan O'Neill.
And this is where the River Cats really need to bear down. Before we entered this inning, it was still a game. Now down by 8. This is not a small margin. Devin Schroeder still looking for his first out of the inning. The bases have been juiced for a while. And I think we might see a pitching change. Yeah. So Keegan Davidson going to come in for Devin Schroeder. You know, Parter, we've talked about how we are not experts of all the ins and outs of the little rules of Little League. But, you know, it doesn't really seem like anyone is.
I'm just going to say, I respect the people that are. Like, there's the tent right beside us. They have it held down over there.
Held it down.
And
guiding the managers, guiding the umps.
yeah, they got it. They got that on lockdown, and I respect that. Doing one heck of a job over there.
And something you always have to appreciate about Little League is the mutual respect. You don't see the managers kind of battling with those rules experts. They take the guidance. They say thank you. Little League always seems like the players come first.
So as mentioned, Keegan Davidson, otherwise known as Hot Dog, will be coming into pitch.
At bat number 55, Josh Kendall.
Josh Kendall hits this to center field, and it's going to be caught. And the runner is unable to advance. That was a line shot right at the center fielder.
Yeah, it's a big first out. Center fielder helping out his pitcher, his new pitcher. The first pitch was hit hard.
Number 7, Breslin Marshall.
Breslin Marshall will come into bat. He was the replacement for Ryan White.
Yeah, who was seemingly fell ill at short.
First pitch swinging, he fouls it off. Favorite ballpark snack? He's got a couple. KD, hot dog, fries. I think that says bread.
I think we're past a snack at this point, aren't we? Favorite ballpark feast.
Breslin Marshall, he just enjoys the food at the ballpark, apparently. National Treasures is his walk-up song. I don't know who that's by. Couldn't tell you.
One of these newfangled bands.
Watch, it's a band from like the 80s that we just don't know. Strike on the lower outside half called, and Davidson working quickly here. One ball, one strike. Excuse me, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball hit up the middle. Take it on the hop. Step on second for 1. The flip over to first. Double play. Sly footed over there at shortstop. And the River Cats get out of it.
What a play. Should be Cooper Keefe sitting it down there in short. Swift of foot.
Job well done there. We head to the top of the 5th. 11-3 is the score for Cape Breton over Upper Ottawa Valley.
Cape Breton Islanders 11, Upper Ottawa Valley River Cats 3.
I just want to confirm this because Phelan is 42 is going to hit this inning. I want to make sure he's okay to hit it. He's a starter, so he's good to hit. 42 will hit on it. And then it's going to work back. One goal back.
Yeah, one strip hit.
I think.
Yeah, 42 can't.
I honestly thought that 99 was out. 42 is out, and then they would have the big swing out. Wow, by accident. Way better. We did it all wrong. But no, we got caught. Yeah, substitute.
So now, okay, wait a minute. Pitch hitting for number one. No. Hang on. Hal. Rob. Okay. 42 started the game in this one. 99 came in for him. Yes. They replaced 99 with 1. Yes. So 1 is eligible. Still come back in the game. 99 is not, right? 99 for sure is. Okay. Okay. So now can he bring 42 into bat for number 1 and then still put number 1 back on the mound?
Yes. We'll go yes. We need to check the book on that. Are you planning to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you can look it up, it'll be either in tournament rules or it'll be in 7 or how far before we get to 42 or potentially 3-point? That's missing a hitter.
He is the third batter.
Let's start it.
But I want him to know that before we get the field.
We can do the first 2 batters.
He come over and ask us. No. They were just because he's there.
That's real designated hitter role. That's what I thought. But he's not the designated.
Because I know you can pinch hit to the pitcher once, and then it can go back in. But because he's a substitute,
Well, here we go. After all the confusion, I still don't know what the final verdict was, I'll be honest
Listen,
with
we've
you.
talked about how difficult the rules are.
I'm just going to say this, that everything's good. Both coaches are happy. Both teams are good, and let's play ball. First pitch in there for strike one.
Yeah, there was a rules assessment, we'll call it. Clearly everything is sorted now.
Ben Armstrong lifts this through the hole on the left side for a single.
Number 52, Matt Sharon.
Matt Sharon coming up. Up there with one of the best nicknames here so far, Snacks. I gotta know if that's just because he brings a lot of snacks or he steals people's snacks.
It's a good question. Maybe we'd have to find out. Do some hard-hitting journalism down in Oakville.
Good walk-up song too, Superstar by Lupe Fiasco. It's a good tune. Pulls this one foul. Sharon, he's 2 for 2 on the day. He tripled and singled so far. Hitting the ball really hard, really all over the park.
And I'm going to have another conversation here. They're going around. They're listing their favorite ballpark snacks at the mound. And you know, it's all about principle. You might be up 8 runs, but when your pitcher is kind of starting to lose his command, it's about the principle. It's only day one. He's going to pitch multiple more games after this. Needs to have that hat screwed on right. And right away, he tries to pick off that runner at first.
Team's ready. Another pick off, and they don't get him. Keeping him honest over there at first. Ben Armstrong, that jersey, it's going to have to go in the wash tonight, young man.
Hotel laundry?
Lifted foul. I don't think if Sharon swings through that, I think that base is stolen by Armstrong. So the pause there was to see if the ball was put in play for the pickoff. Home plate umpire says yes. Now we're going to have a discussion here.
Yeah, the pace of this game, very different to Game 1. Game 1, we saw just a metric amount of runs get batted in constantly. Here, things a little bit slower. I think he just tossed him. Yeah.
I think both players might have just gotten tossed.
So an altercation at first base. It was Jamie Morrison who kicked the helmet. The helmet of Ben Armstrong, who was standing on first. And Jamie Morrison immediately thrown out by that first base umpire. I think you're right. They might have taken Armstrong as
I
well.
think they sent
both.
So initially, for everybody at home, the initial play was a pickoff over to first. What happened was the call wasn't initially made because the umpire at first wanted to see if the ball was put back in play. The home plate umpire says the ball was put back in play. That resulted in the call being out. The side for Upper Ottawa, they wanted to get a conversation going on of, did the ball get put back in play? The umpires convened. The call stood that the ball was put in play, so therefore the runner is out. Behind the play of what was happening over there at first base, there was a little bit of pushing and shoving going on between Morrison and Armstrong. It looked like Morrison kicked the helmet away. Immediately, one of the umpires tossed Morrison, and then afterwards, don't know who it was, if it was Armstrong that initiated the shove or if it was Morrison. The umpire said that it was Armstrong, and that's why he was kicked out of the game.
In this game, some fireworks. Both managers want to have a conversation about this. They both lost a player here. I don't think either of them are happy. Certainly on the side of Upper Ottawa, if Armstrong was just thrown out, this is a big loss.
Yeah,
especially when you're facing an 8-run deficit. Someone who has looked to be your best power bat, maybe out of the game.
Yeah, Armstrong has had himself a day. Again, he cleared the fence at center field for a home run, then proceeded to laser a ball into center field for a leadoff single this inning, got picked off, and then things kind of tempered after that. The coaches and
So everybody's tethered now. I'm getting double punished here. Now I'm substitute someone in. I lose two guys. I'm appealing this 100%. I'm gonna have to put 41 in for 52. I'm appealing this game 100%. There's no reason you punish a guy for standing up for himself after somebody knocks him on the door. No reason. 41 is only up to 52.
The Upper Ottawa manager not happy with the call. It was Morrison from Cape Breton who initiated the altercation. He swiped away Armstrong's helmet and then kicked it out of reach, which is certainly an unsportsmanlike call.
yes.
Armstrong didn't like it. He initiated the contact between the two players, gave him a little shove.
I believe what was just said is the coach for Upper Ottawa just said to the rules official behind home plate that they are appealing this game.
Yeah. Because he believes Armstrong should have the right to stand up for himself after.
So again, we have a replay here from the camera. It's on the right side of your screen.
Yeah, watching first base here.
So the players are talking, and then Morrison was the one that slapped the helmet and kicked it away.
That
so
helmet
that's
kick.
no question if Morrison gets ejected from that.
Yeah, and there's the shove.
There was a shove afterwards, and that was kind of this. That's what the discussion is right now. Of, is there that standing up for himself, or is that him retaliating? I get in the umpire's point of view, that was the player retaliating, and that's why he was ejected.
And I think the real argument here is we heard it even down here. The second that helmet was kicked, we heard a "you're gone."
Yeah,
that shove happened after Morrison had been tossed from the game. So I think the argument from the umpires here is, listen, he didn't have to stand up for himself. We already dealt with this.
Yeah.
This situation was over and done with before the physical altercation happened between these two players. And I don't think that I disagree. I think I'm okay with this. We saw an immediate reaction from the officials after that helmet kick.
Again, I understand both parties. It's been a frustrating side of the game for Upper Ottawa. This is a team that they were right into this game at the start, and then Cape Breton just started piling on offense, and the frustrations kind of boil over there on the side. You feel like you're right in this game, and things aren't just going your way. But again, it's just I think the confusion that's going on right now is everything with the substitutes and whatnot.
Yeah. So you're correct. Right now we are debating substitutions up here.
You don't care where he goes. And then for them, he's going to tell you.
Who's out? Number 4? Number 4 is out, correct? 4 white is ejected. Okay, 4 white is ejected.
Okay, so Evan is going in for 52.
We did just receive confirmation. Number 4 from Cape Breton, Jamie Morrison, is thrown out of the game.
Yep.
We heard that live. But there's a lot of confusion happening. So it's
Again, it all kind
I
of
like to ground myself in the facts that I know.
Again, if you're just kind of still trying to figure out everything of how this all started, it all started with the pickoff attempt at first
Yeah.
base.
So that was the out. The ball was not live. He was on the back of the mound. You said play ball while he was in the back of the mound.
I was set up there, set pitcher's ready to go. I said play.
I'm talking about the foul ball. You pointed at the pitcher while he was at the back of the mound and said play.
So that was, yes, the argument that was going on before was, again, was the ball in play or whatnot. The umpires convened. They said the ball was in play, and the call at first was still stood as out.
Yeah, as out.
That was the conversation that's still going on right now about the initial play that started.
So in for Armstrong at first base is Devin Schroeder now.
And that was the play right there of the pickoff. And see if we have another angle of it here. It did appear like he was on.
It did.
So he gets set here, the pitcher. Umpire points and says play, and he picks off immediately. So it does look like a clean play from the replay's perspective.
It does. And he is out. It's a tight play at first,
it's a
but
very
he is out.
It's a very quick pickoff move. I will say that.
Yep.
The ball gets put in play immediately, and then it's a very quick pickoff move. So as the runner, you have to be alert about that. So it's very tough. But, you know, the first base umpire did the right thing. He waited. He asked, said, was the ball put back in play? Home plate umpire says yes.
Yep. And they came to a decision pretty quickly.
They came to the decision. They also had the secondary conversation on the field about it as well. But again, these are some things you just don't normally see in a ball game. So it's very interesting to try to break everything down of what has happened.
Yeah, and it's interesting how we've talked about the specificity of the rules in Little League, and now we've kind of seen the specificity of these rules impact the play, because without this rules debate, that altercation between the two players doesn't happen.
It also, so what happened behind the scenes as well is a player on the side of Upper Ottawa, he is now eligible to come back into the game because they don't have another bench player to replace the player.
I've heard it's going to be Phelan. It's going to be
back
Connor
in the game.
Phelan.
Connor Phelan is back in the game, number 42. I believe it was the head coach for the side of Cape Breton that was able to just pick either 99 or 42. He elected to go with 42. So Connor Phelan, like you mentioned, is back in the ball game. But yeah, this is something I've been in the baseball scene for, I want to say, 20 years now. Yeah. This is something I've never experienced. Watching a game, playing a game, and whatnot, or calling a game even. So the big difference for this.
So Ryan White's coming back in the game here.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then it's not Connor Phelan. It's actually going to be Devin Schroeder coming back into this game.
So White and Schroeder, the two coming back in. So very interesting. This is something you don't see typically.
Yeah, players who are substituted out now coming back in because of circumstance. Yeah. So to wrap things up, for Jamie Morrison on Cape Breton is out of the game. Coming back in is 21 Ryan White, who was playing short earlier. Out for the River Cats is 52 Ben Armstrong. Coming in for the River Cats, 99 Devin Schroeder. and a bit of a kerfuffle down here in Oakville. But it seems like we've got everything square.
And again, folks at home, obviously we're trying to break it down as best as we can for you guys. We've shown a couple of the replays to kind of give context of what is going on at home. If you want to go back and look at the replays, just kind of hit the back arrow on your keyboard or tap the left side of your screen, and you can kind of go over and review everything that's going on. Again, it's a very confusing situation trying to figure out everything on the fly, especially, again, if you walked away for about 5 minutes, you missed a lot of what's going on. But just to kind of summarize everything that happened, pickoff move happened over at first base. The question initially was the ball put back in play or was it not? Umpires had a discussion. They said that it was put back in play. And when you look at afterwards, there was a little bit of a kerfuffle between two players over at first base, that being Jamie Morrison and Ben Armstrong. Morrison slapped the helmet, kicked the helmet away. Initially, umpire signaled that player was thrown out, and that's the correct call, no matter what. The secondary call was on Ben Armstrong. There appeared to have been a shove afterwards. Again, something you can go see on the replay again.
Retaliation for the helmet kick.
And, you can mark that down. It kind of goes under the umpire's discretion.
Absolutely.
Was it a retaliation or is it standing up for yourself? And the umpires took it as a retaliation to the helmet getting kicked. So both players were sent off. They were ejected from the ball game.
Yep.
Now, the question after that was who is going to replace those two players. We finally have an answer to that. Number 99, Devin Schroeder, is going to be replacing Ben Armstrong.
Yep.
Number 21, Ryan White, replacing Jamie Morrison. So that has been all cleared up at the aspect. As well, Upper Ottawa, the coaching staff, they have appealed this game as well. That has been noted to us. Now,
which means it's going to go up the ladder of Little League.
So it kind of comes down now to just the final discussions of figuring out everything. The only thing I kind of feel bad for is the pitcher here.
Yeah.
So we have another replay here of the initial play that happened, which was the pickoff move. The home plate umpire, you can see, points to the pitcher and says play.
Yep.
Pitcher steps off and does the move right after he says play. So the ball technically is in play. The only thing was the first base umpire didn't see that initial sign, so he couldn't give the call right away. Once he asked the home plate umpire, was the ball in play? He says yes, and the call that the first base umpire had was out. And this is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. Again, apologies for the delay. Just kind of figuring out all the rules and everything. That's kind of been the biggest thing in the later stages of this one.
And I believe the umpire's argument against Upper Ottawa, because Upper Ottawa believes that Armstrong was just standing up for himself. But I believe the argument from the umpires is we had already thrown out Morrison by the time that shove happened. You don't need to stand up for yourself if we've already dealt with this issue. And now Cape Breton being ushered back to their dugout.
Yeah, so there's a lot more that needs to be figured out here.
Clearly,
obviously.
we are not near the end.
We're going to step aside here. Once we get more information, we'll be coming on back here. Again, this is the Senior Little League East Canada Championship.
And score is 11-3 for Cape Breton, top of the fifth.
So, again, we will step aside, and once we find out more information, we'll be back to resume this game here in Oakville, Ontario.
This game and next game. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah. So what's the hold up now? Ready to go then. Atlantic. We're good.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Oakville, Ontario. The game you're currently watching, Cape Breton Islanders taking on the Upper Ottawa Valley River Cats, and Sharon wastes no time and launches a baseball right back up the middle, and he's on base with a single. So again, to update, there is one out in the inning. It was the pickoff of Ben Armstrong.
Game number 42, Connor Phelan.
Connor Phelan. High inside. Score is 11-3 for the Islanders over the River Cats here in the 5th inning. The River Cats trying to mount a comeback here. They battled back earlier on in the ball game. This is a line shot up the middle for Phelan, and it's down for a base hit. Obviously, a little bit of a blow not having one of the big bats and Ben Armstrong in the lineup here, but there's still a lot of pop up and down this River Cats lineup. We've seen it really throughout this ball game. Burchat now up to bat. He'll smoke this one into left field down the corner. It's going to drop. Runner getting sent home. Sharon, play at third. Not in time. The ball's going to squeak away. And it's Keenan Burchat with another RBI.
Well, you said it's still some power left in the River Cats lineup. You saw it right there. Keenan Burchat, long to left field.
And, you know, after everything that happens, the one thing that will always fire up a dugout is just some antics in the ball game. And
Yeah.
you can hear the River Cats a lot louder than they were earlier. This is pulled to first, right through the wickets of Ryan White. That's going to cash one. Looks like it's going to cash two, and it will. So just like that, right back into this ball game are the Upper Ottawa Valley River Cats.
And what a turn of events here. You know, I was looking at Cape Breton, who was sitting out in the outfield, the entire team sitting out in the outfield for pretty much all of that 20-minute delay, and you could see them getting restless. A couple of guys joking around. You had a couple of daisy pickers in the outfield. And it's so hard once you're in a groove to get back there once you've been taken out.
Ace Martin coming up here. He had a single his last time up. He came into bat for Griffin Old. And out in front of this one as well. Oh, 2 count now. 1 out in the inning. The River Cats have scratched across 3. This is a line shot through. And after the lengthy delay that we had, that's 5 straight batters to reach for the River Cats, using what happened as a little bit of a fire me up moment here.
And the River Cats clawing, scratching their way back into this. Just a complete tempo change, a complete momentum change for these two teams. And, you know, I think the River Cats kind of thought that they got the worst end of that decision. They feel as though it was an unfair decision. And they're playing like they have something to prove, a chip placed onto the shoulders of the River Cats.
Yeah, their dugout has gotten
they've gotten loud.
by far. in there for a strike. And the real question that I have now, with Ryan White back into this ball game for the side of the Islanders, what is his condition? Because we do know that he was taken out because of an illness.
Yeah, seemingly ill, right? Seemingly
swinging through that. It was an off-speed lone in the dirt. Palengo, 0 for 1 on the day. He walked his last time up, trying to continue this momentum that the River Cats have been building. Off speed, and it just picks the corner perfectly. McIntyre, really good job there.
Yeah, it's a big second out for Mr. McIntyre.
Number 11, Cooper Keith.
That'll bring up the leadoff hitter in Cooper Keefe, and it feels like forever ago that Cooper Keefe turned the double play up the middle. That was a highlight play in the last half inning to end it.
And he wants time.
But that did happen.
It feels like a long time ago, doesn't it, partner?
Yeah. But it was only last half inning, my friend. Only last half inning. 2 on, 2 out. Facing the leadoff man here in Keefe. Watch the first pitch inside for ball 1.
Yeah, it's a good take. That pitch spent a lot of time in the zone, cut inside in the last minute.
Keefe, that's in on the hands. He's going to pull it right into the parking lot. Foul. Keefe again, just missing the barrel. Fouls us straight back.
Next pitch is 30. Next pitch 30.
Inside, jumping out of the way there is Keefe. Trying to come up with a big hit here again. He tripled earlier on in the ball game. Fouls this one off.
And there's someone at the ballpark who's got a speaker and is adding sound effects to this game right now.
That would be the audio crew here.
Fine work, folks. Fine work.
I think we've run out of baseballs. I think we finally.
That is that the umpire just asked for
That's what
more.
happened.
And we've got a fresh box.
Gotta crack open the new baseballs here sooner than later. Special deliver.
There is something special about a fresh box of baseballs, isn't there, partner? You just kind of want to take it.
I will say, obviously a new fresh baseball is a great thing, but you mud it up a little bit. That's the prime baseball.
It's
fresh
true.
out of the box, you mud it up. Perfect for game time. As a pitcher, you love it. Here's the 2-2. High and away, 3-2. Try to go with a little bit extra there was McIntyre. Looked like a little extra heat behind that one.
It did. It did.
Full count pitch. Low and away, ball 4. And Keefe, he was on that.
Yeah. They might have heard the no on broadcast. Like you were saying, the River Cats are fired up right now.
Momentum is a funny thing, my friend, especially in baseball.
Well, we've got the tying run at the plate here, the potential tying run. So after being down 8, an 8-run deficit.
Tying run on deck, Will. I don't feel as bad anymore.
Wouldn't you say home plate is a base?
0-2. I don't feel as bad anymore. You just put a big smile on my face. 0-2 here. That's going to hit him.
Oh.
Now the tying run's at the plate.
So as we mentioned earlier, it's Devin Schroeder, number 99, replacing Armstrong.
Yeah, this is a big moment in this ball game here.
It is.
First pitch here is in there for strike one.
And
Again,
if we're being honest, the River Cats would probably like Armstrong at the plate right now.
they
That
would love
big
Armstrong
power
at
bat.
at this point, especially in a moment like this.
Yeah.
He would represent the tying run.
Two outs here. This is the biggest at-bat of the game so far, without a doubt.
0-2 again. Not chasing the breaker. That's a good take.
Yeah.
Watching it all the way there was Schroeder. Inside. Working the at-bat now. Even things up here, 2-2.
Yeah, another good take. It was a shaky start. Waved at a couple of pitches. One of them maybe he shouldn't have. He's reeled things back in here.
Breaker away, missing.
Yeah. And more really, really good patience here.
This McIntyre battery trying to get the Islanders out of it. This is a big pitch coming up here in this ball game. Here's the 3-2. Runners on the move. Chasing the fastball high. Strike three.
A massive out for McIntyre and Cape Breton. They're going to head to the bottom of the fifth, still with a 4-run cushion.
But they answer back mightily. They drop 4 here in the half inning.
42.
And what felt like the inning would never end, it finally comes to a conclusion. Score being 11-7. Once again, thank you to all the wonderful community partners for sponsoring the 2026 Senior Little League Canada East Championships. We thank you, and we appreciate you for being such wonderful community partners.
What's very interesting here, Zach, is we talked about how the River Cats seem to have all the momentum right now. The dugout is alive. The body language for Cape Breton is not the same as it is the River Cats. I keep wanting to call them the Alley Cats. That's not what they are. They're the River Cats.
I almost keep saying the River Rats, but that's a different team out there in Ottawa.
We're both different kinds of wrong.
River Cats 7, Islanders 11. The out batter for Cape Breton, number 12, Landon Lee.
So Landon Leet will lead things off, followed by what would have been Jamie Morrison, but now it's going to be Ryan White,
Yep.
which is interesting because initially Ryan White was batting third. Now he moves down into the 5 spot. That's high and inside for ball 1.
He's a utility player, partner. He'll do any job you ask of him.
I'll say it's a first that you see a player, who was in the starting lineup in one batting spot come back, and he's in a second here.
Yeah. It's been a funky game. with the reported appeal happening, the higher-ups at Little League are certainly going to have a ball going through, well, this broadcast, I'd have to assume.
First off, I apologize to them. Not for the game, but for the little banter me and you've had partway through here.
It's the magic of baseball. Oh, off the hand of the umpire.
Yeah, it looked
That
like it
bounced
skipped
off the
dirt,
left
yeah.
hand, yeah.
Those ones never feel good.
Yeah, grimacing a little.
Yeah, the umpire's going to take a moment here. And
Yeah.
that one, it just skipped off the dirt.
That one stung.
Those are never fun.
No, if those catch you on the wrong area of your hand, it can do some actual damage.
It's all those little bones in there, the metatarsals.
Yeah.
Metacarpals?
Metacarpal.
I knew it was 50-50 and I blew it. Oh, my God. Metatarsals are in the foot.
Seems as though he will tough it out.
So it counts 3-1 here on Landon Lee. High and inside, ball 4.
Number 21, Ryan White.
The sound team has come alive here in game 2. This looks like a new pitcher coming in here. Number 11, Cooper Keefe, coming in to replace Keegan Davidson. A few ones here, partner.
Just a couple of ones.
Yeah, ones replacing ones.
Again, Upper Ottawa, they brought themselves back into this ball game. It's a 4-run deficit.
Yep.
They had a huge 4-run inning earlier.
Upper Ottawa Valley, number 11, Cooper Keefe.
Great tune on right now. Wild
Great
Thing.
tune.
If you never watched the movie, I highly suggest that you do. You're missing out. Ryan White back into the ball game. He'll watch strike 1 go by. Seen a little bit of everything here in this ball game today.
Yeah, a little bit of drama, a lot of runs, a home run, an inside the park home run.
We did see a home run.
It was a long time ago now.
This is skied right field going back, and it's over the head of the right fielder. The runner had to wait to see if it was going to get down or not, and it's going to halt a run from coming in, but going to be a double for Ryan White with another celebration that I am not used to seeing.
Now DHing, number 13, Brendan Young.
Owen O'Brien now up. He's 3 for 3 on the day, probably the hottest hitter in the lineup right now. Oh, excuse me, it looks like a substitute, Brendan Young. This is a grounder hit to short. The runner will come in to score. The throw over to first, they get him. So Young comes in and he able to get the run cashed across. So the lead extends back out to 5.
And this is what Cape Breton needs to do.
Andrew McIntyre.
The momentum had shifted in favor of the River Cats. And now they have shifted it back.
Ball gets away, and this is going to advance the run up 90 feet.
Yeah, and it's our first runner advanced on a pass ball today, surprisingly enough, considering the amount of stolen bags we've had.
In there for a strike. Spinning an off speed there. Hits high off the mesh here and falls out of play. 12-7 in the bottom of the 5th here at Oakville.
Yeah, another high-scoring affair. This one a little closer than the last.
In there for strike 3. Catches the corner. Keefe comes in. And he works 2 quick outs.
Number 20,
Colby Viva will come up for his 4th plate appearance. Still yet to register an at-bat.
Yeah, what's his listed nickname? Because I might make it X-Ray.
Viva. That's it. Just Viva.
Because like you said, 4 plate appearances, 4 walks.
Runner's coming home, and he's in there safe. First time we've seen a player take off for home plate, and it's Ryan White.
So I think that kind of answers the question, how is Ryan White feeling? Well, he's feeling pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
A couple of tums in the dugout, that's all it takes.
This is a skied ball hit off the ground, and throw to first is going to be in time to retire the side. 2 runs do come across. It's the 2 that started off the inning with a walk and a double. Come across to score, but other than that, that's the only damage done. 13-7 here as we head to the 6th inning in Oakville. Once again, thank you to all the wonderful community partners for sponsoring the 2026 Senior Little League Canada East Championships. We thank you and we appreciate you for being such wonderful community partners.
Yes, sir. I shouldn't have announced it the way I did.
Oh, don't worry about it. 21.
Now pitching for Cape Breton Islanders, number 21, Ryan White.
So if he hasn't done enough already today, partner, Ryan White now coming into pitch for Cape Breton.
Do it all yourself, Mr. White.
Yeah, we called him a utility player. I was being a little facetious. Apparently, it was the truth. Started at short. He fell ill. Came back into the game.
Out. Don't forget that.
And he came back in at third base, correct? To replace...
yes. First base.
First base to replace Morrison.
Yes.
Yeah. And now he's pitching.
A young lad that can do it all, and that's what it's a manager's dream.
Versatility, 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 folks.
If you're a young player at home, that's what you got to learn is versatility. Every manager absolutely loves versatility.
Leadoff batter for the River Cats in the 6th inning, number 32, Matt Sharon.
Matt Sharon will lead things off here in this one. Launches that one high and away for a ball. Again, still 2 games on the schedule after this one. Still have the on-field Royals and the Ottawa West Twins coming up after. That's at 3 p.m. And then the Oakville Whitecaps and the Ancaster Diamondbacks will square off. It was originally set for 6:30, but most likely will get pushed back. The game after this one's pushed back as of now. And the catch is made over at third base for out number 1. Wind playing a little bit of a factor. Again, you can kind of feel the gusts of wind hitting. Flags pushing towards center field. First pitch by White in there for strike 1. Cut through that one. Phelan started this game on the mound, and he was subbed back in after all the chaos earlier. Not chasing the high fastball there. Evened up here 2-2.
Good poise from Phelan. Watches 3 straight balls go by.
Here's a 3-2. Chases it for strike 3. Working quickly here is Ryan White. 2 up, 2 down.
Number 22, Keegan Bertrand.
First one's in there for a strike. Quickly, 0-2. Just missing. Here's the 1-2. Just outside, 2-2. Keenan Burchat had an RBI single his last time up. Trying to extend the inning here for the River Cats. Outside, and he's run the count full.
Yep, good job fighting back from that initial 0-2 count. Not making things too easy on Ryan White.
Fouls this one off, straight back. Full count pitch again, and White gets him. First time all day, 3 up, 3 down. And it's the newly entered in pitcher, Ryan White, establishing a dominance early. Strikes out 2 in the inning. And that's the final one there. He went with an off-speed, 3-2.
Pitch count 14, pitch count 14.
So 13-7 for Cape Breton coming into the bottom of the 6th. River Cats, they had that momentum. They were working, and it kind of seems like it's gone away now. Cape Breton taking control once again.
Once again, we'd like to thank all the wonderful community partners for sponsoring the 2026 Senior Little League Canada East Championships. We thank you and we appreciate you for being such wonderful community partners.
Leadoff batter for Cape Breton, number 10, Cameron McIntyre.
Ground ball hit right back up the middle and a leaping grab by Keefe, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Number 5, Jordan O'Neill.
Back to the top of the order, Jordan O'Neill. 2 for 4 on the day. We'll say the City of Ottawa, they have been tirelessly working to try to fix the scoreboard here out in right field.
Hasn't happened yet, but efforts are still being made. I heard rumors of an ancillary secondary scoreboard. Apparently it was not big enough.
Yeah, I don't think that was going to be a fill.
Yeah.
Three 3-0 here to the leadoff man. Pokes this one foul and heads up to his teammate on deck. You always got to be aware when you're on deck of an incoming foul ball. Never know when it's going to get hit. In there, strike 3. Keefe Paints the corner.
Taking some cues from Ryan White. He heard us the first 3 up, 3 down inning of the day. He said, well, hold your horses, guys.
Number 55, Josh Kendall.
Josh Kendall now. First pitch he sees is a fastball high and away. Cuts through high fastball there. 1-1. And it goes right behind him. Looked like a curveball that just didn't curve. Stayed high and finished high.
Yeah, just no break there.
And inside again, so Kendall will work the walk there. He's on base for the second time today. Both times he's reached via walk.
Number 7, Breslin Marshall.
Breslin Marshall coming up. He grounded into the double play his last time up. That was back in the 4th inning. Again, he came on for Ryan White earlier in the ball game. Pickoff move at first, not going to be in time. Line shot to first, and it goes right through the wickets. Runner is going to take off for third, and just in there safely.
Number 12, Brandon Lee.
So it should go down as a error over there at first base.
It should.
Leet, he hits this hard to short, but a good pick there, and the out is recorded. No runs come across. So a clean inning of work there from Keefe. As we head to the 7th, last chance here for the side of the Upper Ottawa Valley River Cats. They trail this one by 6.
Leadoff batter for Upper Ottawa Valley in the 7th inning, number 88, Cooper Gould.
Cooper Gould coming up here. Reached once via an error at first base. He's going to sky this first pitch up, but it's high and out of play. Ground ball hit to second base on a hop, over to first, in time for out number 1.
And a nice quick out for Ryan White. 2 pitches, all he needed. And he just wants to shut this game down.
Number 41, Ace Martin.
And he's done just that, really, through the majority of the ball game. Came in last inning, went 1-2-3, the first one of the day. Skied, right field, in. Right fielder's there to make the grab. 2 outs.
3 pitches, 2 outs, exactly what Ryan White wants to do. This game has gone on long enough for these 2 teams.
So down to their final out, we'll go to backstop Dante Palango. Palango reached via walk. Watches that one go by for strike 1. Called strike 2. And 3-pitch strikeout to end the ball game. That'll do it. The Cape Breton Islanders will take it. They get their first victory here. The Upper Ottawa Valley River Cats will drop their first one. 13-7 is your final. We still have 2 more games on the schedule, so don't go anywhere. More baseball coming from Oakville, Ontario.